We're live. It's the month to slay. Slay the day away. And crochet. Yes. Anyway, hello, lovelies. And beautiful humans, as Rusty would say. And she's being really quiet. Let us know
I
in the
just realized
chat.
I couldn't see the chat.
Oh.
I can either
Yeah, I got.
see us or I can see the chat right now. That's fine. Okay.
Oh, you get to choose. All right. Well, I'm nothing to look at. So. Anyway, happy Pride Month again. I'm wearing my Pride shirt and Rusty's all prided out. But we do this all year round. But we like to make sure that everybody understands that it's very important. Exclusivity, inclusivity, include everyone, regardless. All right, so let's do the howdy do's. It's Zoila's the first lady in the house. And I'm going to I'm looking past you because I'm looking at my phone. I hope you know. And then Bonnie's here. Hello, Bonnie and Tina. Hello, Diane Sassafras is in the house. Moonlight Tracy. Hello and welcome in. And Kathy Baker. Hello, gorgeous day today, right, Kathy? Frizzy B. Hello, Frizzy. And who else do we got in the house? Oh my gosh, thank you, Stella. Stella's mom. Oh, I was able to do it that time. My throat is feeling better. And then we've got, let's see, Oodles Vicky is in the house. Thank you, Oodles Vicky. Heidi B, hello, and welcome in. And Bendy Jendi and Susan Goulet. And let's see, did I get to the bottom here yet? Thank you again, Stella's mom. Oh my gosh, you're the bomb, man. Rebecca McCauley. Oh my God, Rebecca. I have to change my ringtone on my phone because my ringtone is crows cawing. And now that I leave all my windows open and feed the crows, I don't know if it's my phone or the crows outside. So there's that. Hello,
Your
Mark
phone
and
rings and you just
Mandy.
walk outside with peanuts.
Yeah, my phone's ringing. I'm not answering it because I think it's just the crows outside. Hello, Helix. It's good to see you. Hello, Mandy Longbine, not loin, brine. Kendra. Hello, Kendra. And Denise Lee is in the house. Ms. Monica. Hello. I guess I got to the bottom. Awesome. Hello, everybody. And thank you. Barbara B. We're just going to say Barbara B. because I think it should be Bodine. So I know you said I was wrong about that, but it really just looks like it should be Bodine. And that makes me think of like the Beverly Hillbillies for some reason. So maybe one of those hillbillies had that name. I don't know. I never know how that is.
Who
And
knows?
yeah, I don't know. But anyway, hello everyone, and welcome back to our shenanigans show. Yes. And I named it Hello Captain Brad, YMCA. Yeah. Well, it's that. Yeah, I was playing on Rusty's ride home.
Yeah, YMCA is an inside joke. It's a long, stupid story, so we don't need to get into it. But it's an inside joke, Brad, Aaron, and I. And then it literally was playing on the radio on my drive home. And I
Yeah.
shouldn't have because you're not supposed to use your phone when you're driving, but literally popped open the message and like made it like a voice message and just turned up the fact that the YMCA was playing on the radio today, like regular radio station. It's a fun time.
Did I miss Noel? Noel, do a little for yeah. But I told her like it's Pride Month, so I could see them playing YMCA for that probably. Anna Banana, hello, Anna Banana. And Regina Layfield, well, hello and welcome everybody. Welcome here to my Zen Den because I'm in the Zen Den. Rusty's in the Inn building, so there's that. And I think I got everybody. Oh, Brenda Smith, hello. Good afternoon to you as well. So as far as housekeeping is concerned, I like to do that in the beginning because anybody who's just like maybe watching and just wants to hear that business, we get that done. Yes, that's right, Zoila. You tell them. Hello, Dawn, Valley of the Dawns. This way people could watch that and just catch what's going on. So the only thing we've got, I want to say is mail went out yesterday. There's been a little bit of hecticness going on. And then of course, it's sometimes I just can't get out of the house. So Monday was a little bit rough. So yesterday, yes, mail is on its way. So if you are expecting mail, it is en route. Okay. And I want to thank you guys for all the support last Wednesday when I went solo. I really wholeheartedly appreciate it. And I did good. I'm proud of myself. Yeah, I did really good. I got my notes because of there.
Hi, Tuber Chat. Hi, Mary Mayhem.
Hello, Kevin. Kevin, I send people to you all the time because, all right, folks. And hello, Mary Mayhem. Tuber Chat, Kevin, who I always shout out when I say, when you subscribe, I give credit where credit is due. So Kevin, if you wouldn't mind writing the word drop, when you subscribe to a channel, don't just subscribe. And this is, Kevin, I always say this is from Kevin at YouTuber Chat, that go to that channel, watch at least 3, preferably 5 minutes at least of a video, leave a thumb and a meaningful comment. Hello, Paula. And that is from Kevin's advice. And I also always tell you, and that's why I'm asking Kevin to drop your drops, Kevin. There you go. Because his channel is a fantastic channel to meet up with other content creators and that are trying to reach goals. And I've made a lot of wonderful friends there that aren't even Yarnalicious friends. So, and everybody's so supportive of one another. So I highly recommend becoming a member of Kevin's channel. And he does lives all odd hours because he's trying to accommodate for everyone and in the planet, not everybody. It's not 5 o'clock everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But he's
It is
fabulous.
5
And
o'clock somewhere, but
it's
not
5 o'clock
everywhere.
somewhere. Yeah, probably at all times. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Makes sense. Kim J, how are you, girl? So definitely check out Kevin. Also, you guys drop your drops, pick one another up, and just what I said from Kevin's advice, don't just subscribe. Go over, watch a little bit of a video, leave a comment. There's my sister Day. Day's in the house. Hello, Gail. It's good to see you. Yep. See, she knows. We all know Kevin is one of the most supportive YouTube content creators that there is. He really is. He's amazing. All right, enough about. I'm making him blush, I'm sure. Hello, Arrow Lover. It's good to see you. Welcome in the house. All right. So the other housekeeping that I want to say is July. Both Dee and I are going, and Rusty and Mark are going to be doing another dib sale. And we're going to coincide it with Christmas in July, because even though it's 89 degrees out and you're crocheting with wool, you're getting ahead of the game for your holiday gift giving. So we decided earlier. Hello, Jeanette. It's good to see you. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. And we're gonna do the dib sale on the 10th. I'm sorry, because I originally was gonna do the 9th on a Wednesday, but Dee and I are gonna do it together. So that'll be on her channel. She's gonna drop her drop. And I know all y'all know already, but we will have yarn so you can get a head start on your holiday crocheting. You got your Rusty's air bag done. Oh, she did. I'm going to pop this up. Hold on if I can get there fast enough. Did I show it? There you go, Rusty. Rusty is on her phone. So her hair bag. She did a
hair bag. Okay. I was
she
like, what?
did a bag from your hair colorway. So
I forgot
she
to
got
send
that
you a
finished.
strand to weave in.
Well, we can do a little bow. We'll just make a bow in your hair and cut it and send it to her. Hello, Nessa. I hope you're doing well. Oh, she says, I'm still not feeling well. Girl, they got to give you something. I don't know, doctors. I'm just going to say that and not say anymore. Yeah, because, we all been there. We all know some are good, some are not so good. The other little bit of housekeeping, and everything's fine. But you've seen my 7 chickens and the pretty little patients, the red, New Hampshire red. While my door was open, while Gus was standing directly next to the fox, my vision was obscured by a tarp and it somehow, I don't know, got its little head through a tiny little area on the bottom and grabbed her. And unfortunately, she is no longer with us. And this happened Saturday night. She was my favorite. She was the sweetest, but she did have a vision issue. And I will say, with figuring out, I didn't even know how that happened. I was looking for her in there, and I don't even know. I saw the fox running the whole nine. But anyway, the blessing of it is that he must have grabbed her from her head. So it was instantaneous. So there was no suffering. That's the blessing. So yeah, I'm sad. I'm sad. But this is part of animal caring for animals. And it, I did, this happened Saturday night, and all day Sunday, I've got cuts and my hands are a mess because as Rusty could tell you, I triple fortified with chicken wire and about 100 zip ties all over, and rocks, and did all the things. Cause this is just a day, temporary outing for them. And, it's fortified to the hilt. I mean, a raccoon can get in for sure, but a fox would have a hard time.
Okay.
So yeah, so patience is I do have a lot of her feathers that I've been collecting from all of the animals, but yeah, so there's that. So when you see videos of the chickens and she's not in there, now you know why. And the man spent all day Sunday working on the permanent coop and run. So he's trying to hustle, and
Which
he
is
just ordered.
it's looking real nice. He's doing I'm not that I'm surprised. Like, it's not like,
Yeah.
oh, whoa, he's making a nice wood thing. I know he's talented with that, but it is coming out really nice.
And Brad, yes. I do have Brad saying about the electrifying fence. Yes, on the
Armed
I were
guards.
yeah, I armed. Well, what's funny is the armed guards. Gus jumped on top of both of the coops, and he was, I don't know how he got up there, but he was up on both the coops. So he's like the guard watch cat, and he was literally standing right next to the fox while this was happening, because I had the door open. I'm
Not a
literally
good
right
guard
there.
then. If he was
Yeah,
right
not a very
there,
good guy. Well, he just thought it was another friend because he's made
I
friends with
know.
that porcupine. He's got the porcupine
Yeah.
up on my porch at night, but I did fortify everything. I've got very bright solar motion lights, and Rusty and Craig are putting together well, you could explain what you're doing.
Which thing are we talking about?
Oh, no, about the sound, because the sound of donkey will
Oh
scare
yeah.
predators. Thank you, guys. I mean, it's part of life, unfortunately. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to find I found the tape cassette recorder because it'd be fun to do this old school, but we could also do with the iPad the way Craig was saying. But it would also, I think it'd be funny to have, just at least for a video, do a tape cassette of like us recording donkey noises from something. But we're going to take an iPad, and if there isn't already some YouTube channel that's just farm noises, but be able
Yeah.
to play noises loud and switch up the type of animal it is, so that when when the foxes start to come down from the thicket, they're going to get close and hear this sound, and they probably won't even get closer and will turn around
Right.
like, oh, I gotta wait, there's something else there. So that's just I mean, we're going to do all
We're
the
trying,
things
and
we
that's going
can
to be
do, so
one
why
of,
not?
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's triple chicken wired on the grounds, fortified on the sides, back, front. I did, last night was the very first night that the chickens actually slept outside. They were going to sleep outside that Saturday, but then that happened and they were traumatized. So I brought them all in. Rightfully so, they were traumatized. And, so they did sleep outside for the first time last night. So of course, the nervous mom, I went out first thing this morning, let them out, and I cut vegetables and fruits for them every morning for breakfast. They have it for lunch, and then I go around the yard and I pick dandelions and all kinds of greens and clovers, and yeah, they're well fed. Yeah, yeah. Rusty's standing guard. Yeah, I
I was gonna
literally,
say
the door was
I
open.
can't pop comments up from here. Unfortunately, I was hoping I could,
Oh,
but yeah, I do have a ghillie suit. I don't have night vision goggles though. I would need night
yeah,
vision goggles.
I know. Brad's a riot. We love you,
Yeah,
Brad.
I'd love to have night vision goggles.
Yeah, that would be, yeah. But I do, I have to, there's a few things I do have to still invest in. So, that's another reason why well, I have a lot of yarn, but this time for the dib sale, anything I make is going to go towards, fortifying and making the best chicken coop life for these animals as possible. I want to get a solar door that opens and shuts, and a sweeter heater for them for this winter. You know, we've got a metal roof coming. We've opted on black, even though black attracts heat. We don't really get super hot summers here, and I could have a fan
Yeah.
blowing, and Mike put in four. Oh, wow. The man that lives here sometimes bought four windows. So there'll be windows. The whole top will have air flowing through, plus vents going in the opposite directions, and then a roof cap. So it'll be well ventilated. So I think that being able to keep them cooler in the summer is going to be easy. And then having the black roof for the winter will generate heat in there, but also melt the snow, So we figured the black would be the best color. That's the color of the roof of our house and whatnot as well. So yeah.
Just
Love
real
your Pride
quick,
Progressive.
this isn't just a pride flag. This is my bedroom doorway, and in there is where we normally have the
Yeah.
lives. That's my living room. I'm currently in the doorway of my bedroom, and because the light is so much nicer in here, I don't know why I
Yes.
always go in the craft room where it's so
Thank
dark.
you,
But
Gail.
yeah, we put this up one time as a temporary door, like a while, like years back for Pride Month, and then it's really fun to dramatically swoosh that open and emerge from the bedroom. So
And
it's
then you
been the
can
door forever.
strike a pose, sashay. But all right. So I don't think, what else was there?
I mean,
All
I
right.
still
So,
have my whole cat thing on my end.
oh yeah, no, I'm just trying to figure out more housekeeping kind of stuff. Um,
Yes, Brad.
so Thursday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Dee's Creative Hands Crochet's channel will be the dib sale for a lot of. I got one, two, three, four, 5 bags of yarn already dyed, and if we have time and you guys are interested, I've got, what is this, 6, 12, 24 new colors. Hello, Marie Simpson. Hello, Pauline. 24 new colors and a huge bag of yarn that just came today that I want to dye. I'm going to try new colors. I'm getting tired of the old 80 colors that I have. So we got new ones. So there'll be some new colors. So yeah, so definitely write that on your calendar. The date is July 10th. It's a Thursday night. We're going to do it on Dee's channel. So Dee dropped her link, and it's Dee's Creative Hands Crochet. I'm sure you know, Gail. And 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And how we do it is Dee shows 10 or puts up 10 colorways. I put up 10 colorways. And the last one she did last month, Rusty, just a couple of days ago, Rusty was away. I've been feeling squirrely, so I wasn't sure how I was going to do. So she did it by herself, but she did a really great idea now. So if you're the first dibs, you write dibs, and then how many of those hanks you want right in your dibs. So this way it expedited it so much quicker. So it's good. Yeah, I figured you did, Gail. Yeah. So do you have any nuclear green? Actually, Brad, you're joking probably, but yes, I do. It's one of my favorite colors. Yeah, I have radioactive green. Yeah. And
Okay, this isn't Mama G gear. This is Anastasia. But I didn't put my finger through. But check that out. And I think I have
yeah,
it in
that's
camera. I can't
beautiful.
see myself.
Yeah, no, it looks good. You're in camera perfectly. But this is the
Yeah,
radioactive.
Gems by Anastasia. But it's
Drop
one
your
of my
link.
favorite colors.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you got her hooked now because that's one of my favorite colors, but I like the fact that Rusty's into it because hello Diane Major, my girl. Hello. Yeah, if you need yarn or anything else, if I could dye it with acid, if it's animal based, Brad, I could dye it with acid dye. Yeah. Crocheting and lurking, you go right ahead. You need some new yarn. Good. We'll save your money. After using 3 cakes, I've got the ponchoette. Oh, nice. Unless I can find some more yarn. Oh, you're making a ponchoette. Yes. I like those. I like those. You're sewing? Okay, Frizzy. Frizzy's
Is a
sewing.
ponchoette the short ponchos, the ones
Yeah.
that like
Like
end
a
at
little,
shorter
a
length?
little, yeah, instead of a shawlette, it's a ponchoette where it surrounds you. It's like a little cap.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have that one that's like the fancy mesh one that's made that has the dice on it that you can't notice until you're close up. That I got with that
It
dress. I
is
feel
more
like it's the
neon.
same thing.
Yeah, Anna does beautiful work. She has a Etsy channel, and I don't know. You can't drop Etsy, huh? I don't know how to do that, but you could drop Anna, drop your drop, and all y'all drop your drops. Pick one another up, love on one another, meeting with your manager. Oh, poor Nessa. Um. Anyway, otherwise today we
I
did
see that,
Frizzy.
Frizzy.
We did get I went to the post office yesterday and we got a little package from Frizzy Bee, but it does say to Mama G and Rusty. So it's up to hello, Chris's Kaleidoscope. Welcome in. Thank you. Yeah, it's like a caplet. Yeah, exactly, Nessa. Um, yes, either we can open it on here or we can wait till Saturday when we're together. It's mostly for you, Mama G. Okay, so I can open it today. All right, good. We'll open it during this live. Awesome. That's
Yeah, open
great.
it, and then at that
Yes,
point, when you open it, like right now, I can't see if any comments come through. When
I'll
you
let
open
you
it, I'm
know.
going to go to where I can see us so that I can
Okay,
see what you're opening, and then I'll go back. So just so we know, while she's opening that, I won't be able to read any comments. All right, I'm going to
okay.
stop seeing myself, even though it doesn't look different for you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it does. It's the same for us. Yeah. I did make a sweater. I want to show you. I'm super proud of it. And I played yarn chicken with it and I won. And just to show you how much yarn I had left, this is it. Out of a whole sweater, that's all I had left. And I will put the sweater on and show you. Want me to show you now? I'll show you now because I don't want to wear it too long. Hold on. This chair, I like my new chair, but it doesn't go down low enough where I only can touch my toes. So that's why it slides around. But I will put it on for you, but I'm going to back up. Hold on. Beep, beep, beep. Cords. Beep, 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 beep. I'm backing up to show it to you
Oh, that
here.
sweater. It's beautiful.
It's a hoodie with a tie for the hoodie. But look at the sleeves.
Also, Anna posted the link for the Facebook Gems by Anastasia page. Check it out.
Oh my God, 98 degrees, Kendra, forget it. But yeah, this is it, and it's uniformed, both sides. Everything's symmetry, but it's cute on. I don't know if you want me to put it on or not. But I did this with 2 cakes of, and I gave so much of this yarn away, and now I'm sorry that I did because I love this yarn.
It is
Heron
nice.
Colorama Halo. And I love this yarn. There was 481 yards in each, and I went two donuts. And again, that's all I had left. This little tiny little thing that fell on the floor. Hold on. So there's the sleeves, nice and long. Na, 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 and then the bottom, and then there's a hoodie. with the drawstring. So isn't that cool? Yeah. And it only took me like, thank you, Marie. It took me, and it's super soft. This yarn is so scrumptious. Took me like maybe 2 days. Hi, Amber. It's good to see you. So Rusty's going to borrow it at some point because it is trans colors. So it's also very appropriate for this month. But I've always shied away from pink, but this color pink, I don't mind. But yeah. So I thought that was cool, easy to make, and a lot of fun. Hello, Sally Kindness. You really like that? Thank you. Yeah. You have that yarn, Rebecca McCauley. Yeah, I'm telling you, I had gotten a bunch of these in the Mary Max, some mystery bags, and I gave a lot of them away, and I only kept 2. I was like, oh, this is pretty, and I wasn't really sure what I was going to make with it, and it just kind of evolved into that, and now I'm like, darn, I looked to see if I could buy more because it makes a perfect sweater for me, and that's oversized. I know I'm tiny, but it's oversized. So that, will fit a normal sized person. Thank you, Brenda. Yeah, I love the colors because it transitions. So I did order 4 more, of the hues from Bod. I ordered 4 of the orange ones. So I'm going to try to do another sweater like that with Bod's colorway. Don't forget your thummies. Yes. And let us know if we do get near 100. Be nice. Yes, Mary Maxim mystery bags. Mary Maxim mystery bag. Wow. Anyway, so what else? Anything you want to say while I'm babbling on here, Rusty?
Sorry, I was just responding to somebody.
Oh.
I mean, I don't have anything when it comes to like housekeeping-esque stuff. Oh, I do actually have something. I have a question for y'all. So, I was having a hard time for a while there. My sleep schedule was so messed up that I almost felt like I was working overnights, even though I wasn't. So I was awake at night and then trying to sleep more daylight. So I found and researched really nice. See how they have the cups, so like it doesn't touch my eyelids. I can open and close my eyes, and my eyelashes aren't touching anything. So I got a 3-pack of these. Used it for. I have one for sleep over there. I gave one to Mama G. Oh, thank you, Kendra.
Thank you, Kendra.
Gave one to Mama G, and I have this backup one. And I was thinking it'd be funny. So tell me if you think this will be funny, I'll do it. If not, we'll just move past it. But what if I were to use one of this like a blindfold? Sorry, I'm having a lot of allergy issues today.
Yeah.
It's such a good eye mask, right? Using this like a blindfold, and then I have random things on the table, tissue paper and scissors and tape, and I try to pick an item, grab a tissue paper, cut, wrap it, tape it, and blindfold make an entire package without set up an entire giveaway. So whoever wins it, it's not going to be the rusty, normal, pristine tissue paper wrapping. It's going to be me attempting to do it without the ability of sight, which some people have. So that's something I do sometimes like to remove a sense and see what it's like to exist that way. So I just thought that would be fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, so if you guys think that'd be a funny video to watch me trying to wrap it and would be okay with getting a gift away that is maybe not perfectly wrapped together,
Yeah.
I feel like that would be that could potentially be a fun,
Yeah, we could throw,
we can do,
and then she could feel her way around whatever's on the table. We'll have not just yarn, we'll have all kinds of maybe crazy stuff.
Things.
So you won't even know, but they'll know what's in it, but you won't know what's in it, what you're wrapping.
Yeah. So I think that'd
be good. Anyway, yeah, no, I think it'd be fun. We could do it on a video, maybe not live.
Definitely a video for the wrapping part of it.
Yeah. Because who knows? You might
have to be watching me to make sure I'm not or actually watching the dogs, because I'm not going to be able to look at the table. So you have to make sure you're not doing something.
Yeah. No, it does sound fun. I agree, Tina. We try to think of out of the box, because it's this other thing that we planned a while back. We just haven't gotten it to where we could do it, because there's some major changes that I have to do in my room to be able to do it.
There's a lot of pre-steps before it. Once the pre-steps are all complete, it
Yes.
wouldn't be difficult to maintain, but it's basically like remodeling. Well, not remodeling the whole thing, but
Basically,
reworking
yeah, but
2
a whole
walls
area.
almost. Yeah.
Yeah, to do one area, you've got to change other areas. So yeah,
So
the
we'll
whole
get to that at
yarn.
some point.
Yeah, so that well, we do have it on, and I think that's going to be a lot of fun, and I think
Yeah.
you guys are going to enjoy that tremendously. So, teaser, later pleaser. I don't even know where that came from, but anyway, it sounded okay.
I like it.
Yeah. Tomorrow is my father's birthday, and he was born in 1933.
That's how he
And
said it.
hello, Panda. Hello, darling. Good to see you. Happy Hump Day. Humpy Hump, Humpty Hump. Um, so his birthday is tomorrow. He passed away, crossed his rainbow bridge, um, on the 13th. So he passed away the day after his birthday. So then there's Father's Day. And I think that's probably some part of my anxiety, because the same thing is true in May for my mother. She was born on the 20th. She had passed away on the 5th, and then Mother's Day was in between. But what I wanted to tell you about that is my father was one of the biggest lovers of animals and wildlife that we ever knew. And he is who instilled our love for and protection for. Oh, I just realized something. Hold on. I solved it. I didn't have the charger on, so the batteries were dying.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go get a charger. I might do that right
I
now
was
while
going
you're
to say,
talking, actually.
I'm just looking. I was like, oh my God, there's the energy's getting sucked out, but I forgot to put I turn everything off, unplug things.
Yeah.
But he was a tremendous lover of animals and saving wildlife and all of that. And he fed birds, and the birds would land on his shoulder, land on his shoes, fly in his house. I mean, the squirrels used to ring his doorbell. I know we've told some of you old schools here know the stories, but the reason I'm bringing it up is because couple days ago, I was sitting in my room is actually what was meant to be the great room with French doors that go out on the back porch, out to the backyard. But we ended up making that our bedroom. We don't get company. So we made that our bedroom. And I leave one of the doors open all the time. So I get hummingbirds that fly in and all kinds of other things. And a couple days ago, this little bird flew in and just kind of landed on one of the windows, and then flew to the other side and landed on something, and then flew out the door. And I thought, all right, that happens. And then this morning when I got up first thing, because I got up real early, so I wanted to go let the chicks out and take care of the chicks. And I got back in and I sat down, and the same type bird, I don't know if it's the same exact bird. Hello, Sifton Soil. It's good to see you. Flew back in and basically did the same thing. Flew in, kind of flew around, and flew back out. And I texted Rusty like mad AM because it was so early. I was like, oh my gosh, I wonder if that's my dad just saying, hi, how you doing? How you doing? Because I'm thinking about him. So he sent a little bird to fly in my room. And that's something my dad would do. Hello, Marie. Fantastic Fibers here. Drop your drops, guys. While we're chatting, just drop those drops. And oh, yes, I'm sorry. There is a word of the day. We do a word of the day. I forgot, and we're already a half hour in. You could just drop random words, and the word of the day is going to have something to do with one of the stories that we tell you. And we will all let you know what it is once somebody gets it. And then we will pick a winner from that to get 10 entries in the monthly appreciation. So there's that. And I have one of the pride flags that I ordered. They came in. This one says human. And I'm going to show this, Rusty. Then you could talk about your
Can I
crazy couple of
real
days.
quick interject, because I saw Paula ask if anybody had any big red our big twist deep red yarn, and I saw a response, but then I missed to make sure that to see if anybody had that. So I just wanted to say that out loud. I
Oh,
can't
yeah,
pop
yeah.
comments up, so I wasn't able to pop the comment up. But
Okay,
just for you know
Paula.
that.
Yeah,
I made
because
a note. So Paula,
I
reach
hope
out if we don't find someone with it, reach out and we'll look for it for you.
you guys, some of you guys are kind of close, but not all right. I'm just going to show you real quick. This flag. This is at the size. It's like 3 feet by 5. This is legit flag material. I have one of them out hanging out my front for a year now. Okay, so this is legit
Helix
flags,
has
not
some?
crap
Yeah,
flags. But it
Helix
says
has some.
human. And Rusty, you're going to have to. I don't know. You can't see, but I hope you guys could see because I can't see. But
I
each
can
of
see it
the
muffled through the comments. You're doing good holding it.
okay, each of the letters in the word human represents another pride flag. All right, I hope that showed. And now the fun part is trying to refold it. It's like a map, you know. You once you unfold it, I'll do it in a second. I'm just going to lay it here because the
Paula and
OCD.
Lexi, I'll make sure you guys get in touch on the back side.
Oh, so Lexi has it. Okay, all right, because I may have it. Yeah, so I
I love that
ordered
flag.
3 of those. So one of each of those, each of our monthly giveaways, one of those flags are going to be in the giveaway. And does everybody that's here, have you all seen what's in the black, the cat colony giveaway? If you haven't seen what's in it, I could show it. It's going to be Pride. Um, there's a rainbow furl 6.5 hook in there. There's going to be one of the flags. I'm going to try to dye some red pride rainbow yarn to put in there, and there's a bunch of rainbow yarns. So that is Mary has that color too. Okay, she's helping her. Okay. Um, that's going to be in the cat colony. So those of you that got gifted memberships from Kindra on the 15th, I'm going to write down all the members' names, and all of that, all those people in there have a chance to win that giveaway. And then we have the monthly appreciation, which also one of those flags will be in there as well. So there's that. Okay. Vape time. Rusty time.
Okay, so if at some point during this story I just stop talking and go off screen, it's because not only are there allergy things happening, but I think I might be allergic to my boss's cologne because every time he comes in, I have like a hour long asthma-y problem, and then I had forgotten my inhaler. Thank you, Erin. Oh, meanie greenie. Stopped in with one of her kiddos and dropped off one of her extra inhalers, so I at least had something to make it through the day. That was nice. But yeah, so if I stop talking at any point, just give me a second. Anywho, something that happens when you are a rescuer of animals is people are aware of that. Everyone in town knows that Mama G used to work at the smoke shop, that I work there now, that the people in the interim between the two of us working there also cared about animals. So unfortunately, sometimes animals get dumped or strays find us. This is not a stray. Somebody dumped a mama cat and 3 kittens that are probably 6 to 10 weeks old at this point. They're definitely older than they should be nursing, but they're nursing off the mom because, you know, as beings that can nurse things, you will nurse as long as something needs nursing. I really wish they just brought them into the shop, but we're not going to get into that. Anywho, so they got dumped. At first, we saw the mama cat under, Aaron messaged me on a Monday, saw the mama cat under the car, and had seen a baby or 2 they were feeding. So I was like, well, I guess I'm driving to the shop on my day off. Weren't able to get any of the cats, but at least was able to talk to the mama, sit with it, feed it, make sure there was water, all that stuff. Since that day, we've been making sure there's food and water. Even the boss went to get cat food today. Just to make sure we had enough, trying to get a good rapport with the mama cat so we could potentially get the mama and the kittens. We did manage to trap the mama cat, but because we couldn't get any of the kittens, we had to release her. What was nice is during that period, while the mama cat was trapped, and Aaron's dad thankfully came and got the army guys to finally open the trucks. Apparently, they had keys to the whole time. won't get into that either. But
I know.
got them,
Thank you, Stella's
got
mom.
them.
Thank you, Diane.
Thank you. Was able to get into those cars while they were doing all of that. I was just sitting with the mama cat that was in a cage. I was those little tubes, like Go-Gurt tubes for cats. I don't know how else to describe them. I was feeding her those. I got water into there and I was able to talk to her, calm her down. I was able to put my finger in and I had food on my finger and she just licked my finger when I moved the cage, getting ready to release her. I mean, this is definitely a house cat that was weary because it's nervous because it's babies and it's being abandoned, but is starting to trust me and Aaron because of the fact that we're aiding it. At this point today, when I got there, the mama cat didn't run full away. I'll put this out. When I opened the have a heart and the mama cat went to run out, a stray or a feral cat would have bolted and not looked back. This cat walked bolted maybe 5 feet with its tail puffed. And I was like, it's okay, mama. Cause that's, you always talk nice and calm to the cat. And it turned and looked at me, its tail unfluffed, and it walked at a quick pace but didn't run. It just kind of like sauntered quickly away from me. So that's showing trust in itself. So yeah, so today I had hope in the beginning because I went and brought her the food. She went a little bit away, let me put the food and water down, and then the guys came and mowed the back. So I was
The
talking
lawn
to her
mowers.
beforehand. So unfortunately, when they came and mowed, the loud mower going right next to where they've been, they retreated back into the thicket. So we put more food down, made sure multiple water things were full, and the associate tonight's going to check again tonight before they leave, and then tomorrow we're going to hope to see if we can potentially make more headway with
Yeah.
these kittens, because it looks like I'll be able to get the mama, but I cannot take the mama if we don't get the babies. So
Yeah.
yeah,
We got to get the babies.
it's a
Hello,
wild
Michael
road.
Indio.
But I have good faith that we'll get them. I've already cleaned out one of the rooms in one of my barns because I can't bring them into the house. I have a dog that doesn't realize kittens are kittens. They look like squirrels and fun toys. And my other cat's
Yeah.
old and she doesn't get along with other cats. So I can't bring them into the house, and Mama G's booked. So
I mean,
we
I
cleaned out
could
one of
do
the
it if I have
barns.
to, but
Oh, I know
I
you
have the,
could, but
yeah.
I can do it here easier.
Yeah. Hello,
So
Talia.
I'm gonna put the tent in that room. We're gonna put flooring down, like a roll
Yeah.
flooring, and set that up so that at least until I can hopefully find homes for as many of them I can. In worst case scenario, they will have the most wonderful barn life cats, because
Yeah.
that's going to be better than being parking lot dumpster
And get them
cats.
vetted
Yeah,
and
obviously
get
all that.
mama
Yeah.
fixed. We'll get all that done. And that's what mental health and meows is about, you
Hmm.
know. And I will say that the word of the day has to do with the story that Rusty just told you.
And
So
at least one person's written it. Also, when I was
yeah,
getting ready to feed the cats, my other associate, I call her Rye Bread. Her name is Riley, but I call her Rye Bread. When she came in, she saw a paper plate and she's like, at first I was like, I thought that was your lunch for a second, but then realized I had made like a cat charcuterie. I had 3 different of the types of like the liquidy kind of things you can squeeze out. I had 2 different wet foods chopped up just in case of the babies want to eat it. I had dry food, and then I had a little pile of treats. So I just had this like beautiful platter of, here you go, kitties, just because you're outside cats right now doesn't mean you can't have a glorious meal. So yeah, we'll
exactly.
see.
And
We'll see how it goes. I'm smiling through the fact that I'm very angry that they could have walked into the shop. I would have never judged them. I would have just taken the cats and that would
yeah,
have been fine. They could have
yeah,
put a mask on and just dumped them and I would have never even known who they were. Also fine. Both
yeah,
any scenario like that would have been much more beneficial than saving us the trouble, because had we not done everything we did last night or yesterday and gotten the kittens scared enough that they ran away from the vehicles that they've been living in, because there's vehicles that are parked there multiple days. One of the trucks left today. So if we had not done what we did yesterday, the kittens
yeah,
probably would have been in that truck's engine. And I don't know
yeah,
if they would have listened to us saying bang on the engine before you drive. So
exactly.
thankfully, even though yesterday was a fail in catching them, it was a success in making them retreat to a safer area while we try to rescue them.
Absolutely. And you're gaining trust by feeding the mom and also the babies, even though their babies are basically wild because they haven't had contact with humans. So it's going to be a little tougher. But
Yeah.
when she shows her when she shows that she's not afraid of you, they'll probably be a little bit better at trusting you as well. And I'm
Oh, yeah.
sorry, Panda, that you're allergic to cat. I'm allergic to cats as well. I used to get shots for it, but his stepdad used to take care of a bunch of strays, and he did the building and made a building. And I had a gentleman that I used to help out that did that as well. He built an outbuilding for all the strays in his neighborhood and used to go every morning, afternoon, and night and make sure there was food, water, and all of that. And I just loved that gentleman so much. And then they moved and they had somebody else actually take over that responsibility. But I used to always bring food and all that for them, for that. But yeah, I've always been allergic to cats, and I struggle sometimes, but release. Oh, you wish they would release a metal rainbow. Yeah, I agree there. Absolutely. A few of you did get that. Oh, thank you, Anna, so much. I had the chat up because I wanted to acknowledge Panda's comment. And Mike, MDL, if you're still here, I was actually bought some books on today. I bought some books, and they were primarily on chicken first aid and health, so that I can, be prepared ahead of time to know what to look for the health of the chickens and all that kind of stuff. And literally in the cart, I had a Tunisian book, and then I had another. I forgot what. Oh, I had a couple panic disorder books in there. Just maybe that might help some facts. And I have other books, but I thought maybe a couple books like that. And then I had that book in there, and I'm like, I don't need to buy this book because I have Michael. so I took it out and I bought another chicken book. So I thought that was funny.
Mama
Mama
G, did
G
you see?
Furls did
Yeah.
release a rainbow metal hook. Okay, Talia. Thank you. Michael, I guess it was Michael or Panda that mentioned that. Oh man, that was their June. Oh, now I got to make it. Oh, and I've been just swiping their emails out because hello, Crafty Gypsy. Thank you for coming in. It's wonderful to see you. And hello,
Hi, Crystal.
Crystal. Oh my gosh, I'm everyone's book. Exactly, Michael. I swear to you, I'm not joking. I had it in there. I was like, all these Tunisian stitches. I'm like, yeah, maybe I'll grab this, you know, book along with all the other books I have. And I'm like, and I thought to myself, I was like, I could just watch Michael. I was like, why am I buying a book? He's my book. So yeah. And welcome in, guys. So the word of the day had to do with the story about Rusty talking about rescuing the mama cat with her kittens and the attempts that she's making. And hopefully, if you do pray, or you could send happy vibes or positive vibes. Hello, Mama Gwen. Um, for your father, I sent you an email of a donation for your father, Gwen. Oh, 4-year podiversary. Thank you. Oh, okay. I didn't see that yet. Um, I will say that the word is a noun. So those of you who know your parts of speech, noun is a person, place, thing, or an idea. Michelle Parmigiano is in the house. Hello, Michelle. Yeah, no, I'm just going to follow you for all the Tunisian because I love Tunisian. I've done some, but yeah. All right, helix is close, and someone did also say the word. It's a noun. And helix, look at helixes. I have a mama kitty with a litter living outside your house, and you've been feeding and monitoring them. That's wonderful, and then find them good homes. That's what it's about. Don't dump them in somebody's flippin' parking lot where there's cars and traffic. Up, somebody got it. Up, 2 people got it. 3 people got it. Okay. It's with an S because it's plural. Yeah. You got it, guys. Yeah. It's plural because there's 3 kittens. So, yeah. And it probably
3
was more
kittens.
kittens. Not to be a Debbie Downer, but there might have been more because it's unusual 3, but at least there is still 3. Yeah. Yeah, and you guys got it. Yeah. Follow
So
the
yeah, if you don't
crowd,
know by
guys.
now, anyone that hasn't figured out, we do a word of the day. If you popped in here, we let people guess it because it's nice for comment generation, which, as we're very open on this channel, is good for
Yeah.
channels to have comment generation. But it's also fun guessing game for you guys. And then once we finally get enough people that get it, we just tell you. So it's
Yeah.
kittens with an S. So
Yeah, there's
definitely type that.
27 people that got it so far. Yeah.
Yeah, so we've only got 27. I think there's more than that in here. So definitely type kittens if you haven't already
Yeah.
to get entered.
Yeah. And then what we'll do is usually for the word of the day, we offer you 10 entries into the monthly appreciation. Hello, Flower, Tammy Flower. 10 entries into the monthly appreciation. And I did say hi to you, Mandy. And I believe I mailed you something, Mandy. I think you should have gotten it by now. I don't know. But I did do, if those that weren't here, hello, Carly. I did go to the post office yesterday. So anything that was owed out is on its way out and on its way to you. Lana banana, lana nana banana. Lana nana banana. We got to give you a song, girl. And Heather Holly, I did mouth hello to you earlier. So I don't know if I said it out loud. And Diana D, I know I said hello, but I think I mouthed it. Kim J, I said it right out loud. Anyway, so hello, Beth, Adventures by Beth. Hello. 60 people are here. All right, so let's see how many we've got that said kitten. So write kitten 42. And don't forget your thumbs, obviously, because that also helps the channels. And Rusty email may have. Okay, Gwen. All right. Rusty said she hadn't checked her emails in a couple of days. So
I've been so focused on these cats. Like I almost forgot to put payroll through. Luckily, it's not due until tomorrow,
right.
but I usually do it Tuesday. And today I was like, I didn't put payroll through. Like I've just been like hyper focused on cats.
Absolutely.
But yeah, no, I'll
yeah.
check my email. I'll check my email after this.
So definitely write kittens, plural, kittens because there's 3. There's 2 yellow tabbies and a black kitten. So there may be extra kittens here at my house as well. You never know. And once we get enough of you that are interested in getting 10 entries, we'll draw that, and then we'll pick another word. Scorpion passion, ADHD, no joke, Helix. And then we'll pick another word, and then we'll do the in-house giveaways. And we
do have
usually
a thing about that. We have an additional in-house giveaway.
Yes.
That is Gems by Anastasia, our lovely Anna Banana, would like to do a pride flag, and the winner gets to pick their pride colors they would like. A pride bag. I said flag. Sorry, because we
you
kept
said
talking
flag
about flag. A
because we're
pride
talking
bag,
flag.
and they get to
Oh
pick
my
their
gosh,
colors.
Anna.
So that would be, I think that's number 8.
That would be the 8th giveaway. Yep.
Okay, because I have a note on mine.
Oh, that's nice. She does beautiful work, guys. All right, so we're going to have the first 5 people. When we're done, I'll explain it. I'm not going to do it now. We're doing this now. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's see how many we've got for the kittens. We've only got 42 that it's showing. So some of y'all either aren't interested in 10 tickets or aren't paying attention or just have this running in the background and aren't hearing a word of what we said, which all is fine. Because we screwed up the last like 5 lives, including the one that I did on my own, and none of them were monetized.
Yeah.
So all those hours, although we didn't get any of those watch hours, and I'm not seeing any ads popping up. And I know that I hit monetization on both StreamYard and YouTube Studio. And if this is not being monetized, I'm going to be really PO'd because I know that I hit all the right buttons.
I mean,
Hi,
technically,
Ellie.
you could double. I mean, if you already hit all the right buttons and we're live, but I can't check from my phone.
How can
But
I
you
check?
could potentially hit YouTube Studio on your laptop and see if it defaulted back to unmonetized because people haven't gotten any ads and we're an hour in.
I was going to say, yeah, and I don't understand why it's doing that.
Oh, thank
Ellie,
you,
right?
Talia. Thank you for that. I appreciate you watching all of our videos after we mentioned the missing lives.
Appreciate it
That's
so
huge.
much. Talia, you are amazing, and you're so kind and so generous, and I can't wait. I won some of your stuff. It's saying that in YouTube Studio, it's saying it's monetized, but no one's getting ads. So I don't know.
Oh, it does say it's monetized? Okay, I mean, did you just write kittens for science?
Yes, so right, Ellie, write kittens. We're doing a word of the day. And then we'll pick I didn't see anybody in the chat because I was checking the YouTube studio. But maybe if I go, I'm gonna try this again. I'm not seeing what you guys are seeing. Let me see something here. I don't want to screw stuff up because I
Neither of us
tend to
can
do
see
that.
us. All I see is a chat, and all she sees is whatever she's doing.
All right, I'm in the control room. Top chat.
She's in the control room.
Close. What the hell's going on?
Chat.
Oh, see, now I had it on live chat and it was on, not on that. It was on.
Yeah, I feel like it's defaulting to other things when we do the StreamYard.
And it's saying here monetization is on. So I don't understand why it's doing that. But anyway, all right, whatever. You know, it just said I haven't been dropping
Oodle says
videos.
whenever they refresh, they get ads, but nothing interrupting.
Yeah,
So
but
there is ads coming when they refresh or go back and come back in, at least.
Okay. All right. Because, yeah, no, I just said all those watch hours, you know, and I haven't been dropping videos because I haven't been feeling well. So I don't want to lose monetization.
I was watching a show on YouTube, or like not a show, but whatever on YouTube, and it said we're not going to interrupt the show with ads just in the beginning and end. So maybe that's something that's happening on some of the channels. I don't know.
I don't know. I know the YT changes things all the time. So, and they don't let us know. Hello, Jessica Johnson. How are you? Right, kittens, Jessica. Let's see. We've got 59 in the house, 46 that said kittens. So we're going to pull that in a second. Hello, Mariana. It's good to see you. Right, kittens, Mariana. We're pulling a word of the day.
Is there a
I got
sign
an
for
ad
kittens?
when I joined. Okay, all right. So maybe
Is
they're
there a
not
sign for
interrupting the
kittens,
videos.
or would it be baby cat? Baby cat? Would that be kittens? Baby cat?
Yeah, I don't know. There's probably a sign, or maybe small kitten. Stella's mom. Stella, thank you so much. Stella's mom, you're the bomb. Stella's mom is the bomb. I know. I got to be careful saying that. That's not a YouTube friendly word.
Probably shouldn't use that word a bunch.
Yeah, you got gifted a membership from Kendra. Isn't that nice, Mariana? I'm glad you showed up. Thank you. I was gifted a membership to Spring the Fiber Enthusiast, so I have to get over there. I'm friends. I've been friends with her since before I even had a channel. So I got to get over there. I know I haven't watching a lot of you guys because I've been kind of doing a little bit of break. Jaxie Sunshine. Hello, my Jaxie. It's good to see you. And I was just saying, I've been not watching people's videos because I've been not well mentally for about a month now, at least. And I have to catch up. But Jaxie, please. Oh, and thank you so much, Mariana. Jaxie, write kittens to enter the word of the day. But also for you guys that have channels, please, and I say this all the time and I mean it sincerely, when you're dropping a video, please feel free to just hashtag me or tag me somewhere in the description so that it pops up on my mentions. And then I'll make sure I come and watch your video because my Al Gore and his rhythms are all out of whack. Okay. Because I've been watching all kinds of other stuff. Oh my gosh, Bonnie, thank you so, so much. It is truly appreciated.
Jaxie, if you can send me and Mama G some of that here, kitty, kitty, kitty energy you've got and you bring to the channels, we're trying to actually capture and rescue some kittens in the next few days and been working on it. So yeah, send us that here, kitty, kitty.
There's a mom and 3 kittens that Rusty's been trying. I'm going to go tomorrow and do my best with Have a Hearts and all that stuff. But we're at 48. I think that's pretty much it. So let me go back over here, do the present. I know I have to tell you what I'm doing all the time. Share screen. Share screen. Here. Bam. Oh, what the hell happened? I shared it on. Are we shared on the normal thing? I don't know. I have everything open over here. Hold on.
Oh, now we're tiny.
No, I'm messing things up because I had the other thing open, so I think I shared it on there. I don't know. Okay, here we go. I shared it on the YouTube one instead. I didn't know you could open them both at the same time. What's going on? Now Rusty disappeared. All right. Anyway, right. I don't know where Rusty went. Okay, I will wait for her. Hello, Karen, JSP. How are you? And anybody I missed because I couldn't see the chat during the time. Hello, Lisa, and the Cold Jam. Oh, there she is. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know what happened. There you are.
I don't know what happened.
I might have hit something. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Well, I went to go hit comments and I hit the wrong. I might have kicked myself out accidentally, so that might have been my fault. But yeah, I was like, oh, I'm gone.
Yeah. All right. So this is okay. We're up to 49. All right. So I'm going to hit draw. So make sure you wrote the word kittens, and this person is going to win 10 entries in the monthly appreciation. It'll be pride related, obviously, because that's how we swing around here. And the winner is Dee's Creative Hands Crochet is the word of the day. So she gets 10 entries. All right. Congratulations, Dee. That's funny because I just won on her channel and she just won here. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the live. I'm going to put a new word and think of a word. You got a word in your thoughts, Rusty?
Everything. Owl? I'm looking at an owl.
Really? That has like nothing related to it. I'm going to write heart.
Pandemonium.
A pandemonium said pizza?
I said pizza.
Oh, you said pizza.
Pandemonium.
All right. I just wrote something else. All right. So write the word heart. I know, owl. Where did that come from? I know. Just write heart.
I was literally saying the things I was seeing on my walls.
Well, actually, not to be. I was saying things that I saw also because I have my rainbow heart glasses. I don't know if you can see my small little face here, but I looked at my rainbow heart glasses, and we used rainbow and pride last live. So I wanted to make it be something different. Not that it makes a difference because it's a different live, but yeah, heart. Because we should all have all of us in our hearts for one another. And it's very important to love one another with all your heart, without your hate. And you spelt it wrong, Brad. I know you know that. H. Yeah, it had to be the beginning of the H. For those of you that don't know, Brad is sarcastic and funny, and we love him dearly. And he came up to visit us, which was super awesome. Lamp. Yeah, there we go.
Which means L laugh my booty
heart space
off.
is the best. I love that. Hearts. Yeah, so wish us luck. We got 49. Wish us luck with the rescuing of the mom and the kittens. I've always wanted an orange tabby. I've never had one of all the cats. And those of you that know, those that you don't know, I'll tell you, is I used to foster newborn orphan kittens for decades, and also feral moms with their babes and all that kind of stuff. And without exaggerating, because I know I do exaggerate, and I will tell you when I am, well over 300, probably between 300 and 500, probably closer to 500.
Yeah, I would
kittens.
say the 450 to 500 would be a more accurate.
Yeah, that I have number. On my own fostered, cared for, orphan newborns,
literally carried around in a tote bag with a base, like, you know, the
I had to work
bags, like the reusable totes, and would have like a blanket, a food source, a water bottle to put water in, and she would just have, like, we'd be shopping and she would just have this bag, and you'd think it was a pocketbook. Nope, it was just like orphaned little kittens that had to be bottle fed. So, oh man, I love when you used to carry them around in that little bag.
Yeah, you know, and you had to do all the mommy things, you know, and then I did it for SPCA, also for our local shelter, but I also did it for people that used to just dump cats or have cats that had stuff, and that's where the mental health and meows actually came from. Because one of the things, if you do these for your local shelter, which I highly recommend, it's an incredibly rewarding thing to do. And if you feel like you're going to keep the kittens, just know that, well, I can't keep them all. And if I keep them, then I don't have room for another one. And I have kept kittens, but I've kept ones that were very sick that I felt would not be adoptable. I had one that had a poop issue, poopy cat. We called him a different word, but I had him for 2.5 years because he had a malformation. And yes, I had to crochet him diapers and all that because he had no control over that aspect of his body function. And yes, I kept him here for 2.5 years until the malformation took over and had the best of them. But anyway, so I kept a few cats that were unadoptable. Anyway,
Speaking of
so
adoptable, and
yes.
you talking about never having an orange tabby, do
Mm-hmm.
remember that I'm fairly certain one of the 2 orange tabbies, the one that I saw the closest, the other orange tabby looked fine, but definitely had one not crusty, one blind eye.
Oh, that's the
So that
blind
might,
one.
yeah, so there might be, if we and when we
When
when
we,
we get the mama cat and the 3 babies, one of them might be hard to adopt because it's half blind, and that might be
yeah.
your cat.
No, I've had half blind cats before. I've
Yeah.
had to have them eyes.
It's really not hard to have a blind
There's
animal.
other stories about cats' eyes that you might not want to hear on here. But
Eh,
anyway, yeah, I've done
I
things.
love that one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, so it's 56. It's sticking. All right, so the first 5 people's names get 2 entries. Good luck, everyone. The first 5 people get 2 entries. The 6th will get 10 entries. All right, so AZ Bonnie.
Woo, woo.
All right, you're going to get 2 entries. Let me hit that. Oh, what the heck's going on? Where
You're a
the hell's my...
winner.
You're a wiener. The next one will get 2 entries, and that winner is... And thanks, guys, for being here and supporting us. We really appreciate it. Stella's mom.
Woo, woo.
Let me hit and draw
I
while I'm
gotta email
writing.
you. I know, I'm sorry.
The next winner with 2 entries is Mary Mayhem. And the next winner of 2 entries is Karen JSP. Let's hit that. Expedite it. The last winner with 2 entries in the monthly appreciation is Brenda Smith. Awesome.
Woo.
Now, the 6th person that we pull here is going to win 10 entries into the monthly appreciation. And the word of the day gets 10 entries also. I don't know if I said that.
You
Heather
double 10.
Holly. All right, so we're going to also use this same,
Oh,
you know what? Because what it does is if you win these, if you already won something, then your name is taken out. So what I'm going to do, because the next 2 prizes are physical prizes, one is from Anna and one is from Rusty. So I'm actually going
you
to,
should make it Rustana, our name.
there you go. Whoop. All right.
Rustana.
So you've got 2 prizes, and it's going to want to autocorrect on you because this is not a real word. So just deal with it. All right.
It wouldn't be the Anastasia and Rusty gift if it wasn't something you had to work for.
Something crazy. And it doesn't have to be case sensitive. You don't have to have a capital R. I just did out of proper English. But write Rustana. I cannot see the chat, so I'm hoping that you're writing it correctly. If somebody sees in the chat that someone wrote it wrong, let them know. I see 25 people. Okay, so we're going to, from this way, everybody now also gets entered into this. If we kept going with the other word, all those people that already won something are not entered in this. And that's why we do this.
So far, it looks like most of the ones I'm seeing are spelling it right.
Cool.
How dare you? It is a real word. I know it's our name.
Well, yeah,
It's just not a real word to the phones. They
it's a
don't get it.
personal pronoun. Like Lepithecus. He's the only thing with the name Lipithecus. Because we made it up. All right, so I see 47. Awesome. 48. All right, so it's going 49. All right, so you still so type it because it's going up to 50. All right. And the first, let's do this. You want to do Anna's be the first?
That's fine.
And then want to tell them what you're offering for yours?
I am making 2 notebooks because the notebooks package well and can mail well. So you're going to get 2 notebooks. I have different Pride themed and colored iron-on vinyl. I can make you something random with it, or I was going to do like Pride related things, unless you had something like super specific you wanted. I could do that. But
Yeah, if you're not into Pride, then we should do
I
something
never
else.
want to make and send something to someone that they're not going to appreciate or use, and that's
Exactly.
fine if that's not something you would use.
Yeah. So it's going to be Pride related unless you rather it not be. So you're going to have to contact Rusty for Rusty's prize, and then you can contact Rusty for both because Rusty could tell Anna. So the first is going to be a bag, a Pride bag from Anna Banana, and thank you, Anna, for this. And it's sticking at 51. So let's go. First winner is for Anna's Pride bag. Zoila.
And Zoila.
And awesome. Congratulations, Zoila. And the next winner is for 2 notebooks. That'll be either randomly Pride, unless you are opposed. She'll make you something else. And the winner is Lexi Helix.
Oh,
Awesome.
now I got to look and see if I have. I know I don't have a. Yeah, I might have pan colors I can make you something with. Yes, we'll chat. We'll chat.
Awesome. Well, that worked out well. Cool. Oh, we're small. Now we're big. We're big again. We're big. We're back. Awesome. Congratulations, everyone. I know on Saturday with that, oh my gosh, I was a wreck with the craziness.
I was so exhausted. I passed out almost immediately after the live. Almost immediately. And slept until like 7, which I never sleep multiple hours in a row.
Yeah. No, that she was super tired, and it just like sitting next, it was just so very awkward, and so we cut it short. Hello, Kirsten Amstale. I know it's Amstat. Anyway, so we didn't do a lot of the giveaways. We didn't do the in-house giveaways then. Hello, Mommy. How are you, my darling, my sweetheart? She had surgery today. I'm sorry that I shouted that out, but you did put it on Facebook, girl. Oh, you watch the replay. You just take care of yourself. Yes. Because I started telling Rusty before we started the live, and then we got into talking to something else. But yeah, she's healing up. You heal quick, girl. You heal quick. We love you so much. And I can't
I've
wait.
been sending you Wolverine healing vibes, if you're wondering. Yeah. That's the healing vibes.
Number 9. Thank you, Brad.
Because he heals so quick.
Camera 9. What is it? Brad's counting down.
There's a commercial break coming. I don't know what it is.
I know, because we can't stop the commercials on this one. Yes, everybody send
so
good love to. Hello, Mimi. It's good to see you. Oh, and thank you so much. And guys, don't forget your thumbs, because we do appreciate that. That really does help Al Gore and his rhythms and Annie Lennox. They love those. But I think other than that, I was going to show you another sweater that I am in the process of working on.
I love Happy
What
Mail.
happened?
I just found out I might have Happy Mail coming.
Oh, I was going to say I turned to, we forgot Frizzies. We got to open that. This is out of Red Heart Roll With It. I had this for a little while. It's really pretty colors. And I had 3 cakes. So I'm making the same idea of a sweater with this, but I'm tapering in the arms a little bit. And then I'm on one sleeve, I'm practicing a ribbing with single crochet, which doesn't make it pull together. Hello, Leslie. And the other one, I'm doing the ribbing with a slip stitch. So that would kind of cinch it. So I'm going to try one of each, and I did already do one, and then I pulled it out. But I'm going to try one of each on each of the sleeves and see which one I like better. But it's pretty, yeah. The colors are gorgeous. So it's another. I love, if you don't know this, I love sweaters. I love to make sweaters. That's my favorite item to make.
She's got sweaters.
I've got a
She
lot of
has
sweaters.
sweaters.
And I have given away a lot of sweaters because
Yes.
I really truly enjoy making sweaters. In fact, we just mailed in the mailings that we put out. Thank you, Zoila, for dropping Anna's page. We did send out the package that Lynn's makeup looks. Her Lynn crop cardigan tutorial that I did. And I did get pictures of Rusty modeling it, and also the skirt that matched it and the headband that matched it. And we sent that out to her. So I'm excited to see her open that. And then Rusty made her some stuff as well. Hello, Ganny Joe.
And
It's good
then
to
I
see you.
used my precision skills to tissue paper wrap them
Oh,
all
yeah.
exquisite.
It was wrapped beautifully, beautifully done. And I did peek in the bag before I sealed it. So
That's
yeah.
why I didn't seal it, so you can see it.
Yeah, no, that's why I peeked. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Helix. I really do enjoy making
Have
sweaters.
a good night, Brad. Go bother whoever you're bothering and bother them with the glory. I know you can.
I know he's the best. He really is such an incredibly sweet person and funny as heck. But yeah, I do enjoy making sweaters. That's number one item. Like if you're interviewing somebody, yeah, what's your favorite thing to crochet? Sweaters. And I like designing them. And I don't write it down, but I'm trying to get better at that so I could do, because a lot of times people, and yes, drop your drops. People ask me like, how did you do that? Well, now I'm going to start doing the tutorials for those as well. I'm going to start focusing more on tutorial videos instead of other just nonsensical. I'll still do some nonsensical ones, but yeah. Prayers. Oh, I just saw someone need prayers for, hold on. Oh, come on. Why sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't? Oh, hold on. I just saw. Yeah, trying to go through the chat and go back in the chat is tough because
Kathy
it does.
Baker, prayers for my 12-year-old I'm sorry, the dog is barking. For my 12-year-old grandson having gallbladder trouble, might need surgery. Sending
Oh, that's what I
all
saw. Oh,
the
absolutely.
healing, not surgery needing love that way.
Yeah, healing, pain relieving, positive energy. And thank you, Genny Joe, very much for lurking and also for your super chat. Much paid, much appreciated. I was right. She said praying, and then I saw paying, so that came out of my mouth. Anyway, yeah, no, definitely. We're all sending. This is the best. This is the best. We always say about what a great community, but I really, in my heart of hearts, am saying this sincerely and truly. I do believe in universal energy and prayer. And we have such a great big group that I really do feel that we do help heal people. I really do. And maybe some of you think I'm silly, and maybe a lot of you think that I'm telling the truth and you agree. You know what I'm saying? Because just now,
science has already been doing testing on the concept of the collective consciousness. That's not just it's no longer just some whimsical
theory.
when I care about someone, I can send something through energy. Scientists have been testing the concept of collective consciousness for years now. So it's more than just we believe in it. They're starting to test its validity.
It is, yeah. And
awesome.
The Buddhist belief, I want to just pop this up here. As many of you know, I'm a Christian. I believe in God. All of that. I was raised Methodist.
I need to bathroom real quick.
I've read the Bible from cover to cover. So please know all of that. But I also follow the philosophy behind the Buddhist. It's a philosophy. It's not a religion. It's about do no harm, and the power that we can all heal. So there's all that. So that has brought me a lot of comfort and and I feel healing in people in my life. I've seen it happen, but I just wanted to highlight my girl Sunshine's comment there. Yeah, energy works, man. And when I say positive energy, you say prayer, it's the same darn thing. There's just a different word for it. That's all there is. It's all the same. Hello, Mama Swift. I didn't see you pop in here. And thank you, Michelle Parmigiano. Thank you very much. Yeah, I didn't see Mama Riz popping in. Woman, yeah, the chat sucks when I do it this way, but what am I going to do? Just deal with it. I have to just deal with it. That's the thing. Yeah. Anyway, so what else? Anything, do drop your drops, pick one another up. I know we always say it, but we always encourage it. I think right now would be a good time to open Frizzy Bees. Thank you, Moonlight Tracy, very much. And for those that don't know, any super chat, super sticker, and each gifted membership that you give as a thank you, we give you an entry into the monthly appreciation giveaway for every live. So you go ahead and refresh that drink. I know I have my cranberry juice and water. Trying to hydrate. I'm staying away from the coffee. So that's good. Anyway, so we've got a package.
Okay, so I'm not going to be able to see the chat for a few minutes because I want to see this package. So
Okay.
if anyone is talking to me in the chat, I don't see it.
All right, so she can't
I
see
can
the
see
chat. So
us.
drop your drops while we're doing this. All right, this says to Rusty. So I'm not opening that, obviously. Sending you a little happy mail hug to keep smiling and being your amazing, loving self. That's what it says. And then there's one for me, but it was wrapped with another package. Mama G, I'm sending this happy mail hug your way to remind you how wonderful you are and how important you are to me. Turn it over. You and to the rest of our amazing community. Heart with Frizzy. Thank you for. I hope Frizzy's still here.
They
Thank you.
are.
That's
No,
very
Frizzy
beautifully.
texted right before I left the comments. I saw Frizzy saying I'm here.
Okay. All right.
They were sewing.
Oh,
They're making
Kim
cool
J.
pants.
Thank you
Pajamas,
so much,
pants.
Kim G. All of that helps tremendously with shipping and all of that stuff. Yeah, Frizzy is Panda. I agree. She's just so sweet. I'm trying not to rip the tissue paper. I don't know. I'm just so reuse. I probably shouldn't open this because yours is probably similar to that. Hello, little goblin Nisi. How are you? And hello to the man that lives in your house.
Oh, if you think about it, bring mine with you tomorrow when you come to the shop when we rescue kitties.
Oh, yes. It's a keychain. Crochet-aholic keychain. And it's her design. Oh, my. Oh, they're different.
In
Good.
the hook in the mouth is so cute.
OMG.
So
This is Frizzy's artwork. If you please write drop, one of the most talented, well-rounded, talented human beings that I know. And this is also for me. It's very tiny stitches. So let's see what we got here. Thank you for the hearts, Amber. That's my niece's name, Amber. I love that name. And I love that color.
think. Is it? It is. It is what I think it is. Okay, I know now. I know it is. I know what this is. I know what this
One of
is.
my favorite stories.
Yes.
And you see, I used to collect frogs all my life. This is the little, oh my God. I can't believe you stitched this hard. This is like so tight. You're going to have mad arthritis. Can you guys see how flippin' freaking absolutely adorable? Oh my God, Frizzy.
It's
And it's got
perfect.
the little pocketbook. And she even has the nubbins on the pocketbook to close it. Oh my God. Oh, wait a minute. I can't believe. Woman, I'm going to cry. There's little flies. Hold on, I got to put my frog down. They're little itty bitty. I don't know. I don't even have nails. I had to break all my nails off. Yeah, these are flippin' flies.
That's, yeah.
It's
Well done, my
catching,
friend.
instead of
Well
fishing
done.
for fish, it's fishing for flies. OMG. And I don't know if you know this, we're fisher people. So all of this, I used to actually tie
Fisher people.
flies. We're fisher people. Yeah, we fish. That's why we bought this house. But it has the little nubbins so you can close the bag of flies. No
So
joke.
cute.
I can't believe I'm blown away. This is, the stiffness, the stitch. Woman, how do you get a hook to your hand must hurt when you're doing these. I can't even imagine. Oh my gosh. And that face with this smile, her little smile that she makes on hers. Yeah, absolutely adorable. Frizzy, my face hurts from the smiling. I can't smile any more than I am. And I love this keychain. Crochetaholic for sure. Oh my gosh. Do you sell these on your shop? Yeah. If you sell these in your shop, these keychains, I would love to maybe purchase and offer these also as in our giveaways, because this is beautifully done. She really is amazingly talented. Yeah.
I just hopped onto the comments.
Oh,
Zoila dropped
Soila,
Frizzy's
thank
channel,
you.
so definitely check them out if you haven't
You
already.
have to. Yeah.
I think
Oh
most of
my
you
gosh.
have, though.
Yeah. And the little toes, like it's not even just flat, it's literally little frog toes. It's,
Oh, and
oh,
there's Frizzy's Etsy shop. Thank you, Anna.
awesome. Thank you. I'm going to put this with my Anna owl, because I've got my Anna owl and my frizzy frog. Oh, that sounds good. Frizzy frog and Anna owl.
I like it.
Right? How adorable. Oh my gosh. I'm like a little kid, It's like, stuffed animals. And our tattoos, no joke, right? I'm gonna stand up so you could see it properly. So when Dee came to visit, how can I get it? When Dee came to visit, disregard this. This is the frog with the stick, but it's a crochet hook, and I got a purple ball of yarn, and Dee got the teal ball of yarn. But Craig designed this, and both Dee and I, Dee did it much more bravely is not a word, but I'm making it one now. Dee was much more brave than I was. I was twinging. I was like, I don't do good with pain so much, which is weird because I'm always in pain. So I don't understand why that would be any different. But yeah, so that goes with the frog and the
It's
stick and
almost
the,
tradition that if someone comes and visits, if they're people that would like a tattoo,
yeah,
we're never going to force a tattoo. But when someone comes and visits, we get
frog and
Craig
toad. Exactly,
tattoos.
Heather.
Just like Brad and us getting chair.
Chair. Yeah, you
We
and
have
Brad
different
got chair.
chairs. This is my chair.
Different
This is
chairs.
water
Everybody's
chair.
got different chairs. Yeah, I haven't. I know. I was thinking of the wingback chair because that's
You should
my
do a wingback. We can make
anxiety
that.
chair.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of, and it would have to be a blue one because that's the blue velvet anxiety chair that I had, because your window of tolerance is already full. That could be it, Helix, actually, because yeah, because I have chronic, 71 thumbs. Let's get us to 100 thumbs. Um, and yeah, and I guess it's just, yeah, I don't know. I'm just a baby sometimes. I don't know. Because I watch like all the tattoo shows and all that. I'm like, oh, this is a great tattoo and I'd love to get it. But I really don't have that many tattoos. Yeah, you don't do needles. And when I used to tattoo people, I was able to tattoo on someone, but I was not able to pierce them. I couldn't pierce anybody because I don't know. I knew I was causing them pain in the piercing. And for some reason, there was a difference between piercing pain and tattoo pain for me. I don't know. Yeah.
Which is, for me, like, is almost like
Quoting
the
my
opposite.
therapist, Lexi. Good
Like
point.
I wouldn't have an
Good
issue
therapist.
well, I guess it would depends on the area. Because there's some spots like I wouldn't want to ever pierce someone's eyebrow because there's like too many
Yeah. Yeah. I
spots
just
there. You can.
couldn't. Yeah. You got a unicorn tattoo on your thigh on Saturday. You go, Amy. Absolutely. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I wouldn't. I definitely. The bat that I was kind of covering over. That's been like just I was like, oh, just do an outline. Well, can you color it in? It's one of those kind of things. So every time I'm going to go get anything tattooed by Craig, he's just going to tweak that tattoo a little more, instead of just, I don't want to have him set all his equipment up and dirty the stuff just to, do the bat. So next tattoo, I'll have him touch that up and maybe use some white in there and put eyes on it or whatever, make it spooky. But I definitely want to do cats on here, but I think maybe I'll do a rainbow cat.
Ooh.
I would like a pride related, like say yes, pride dragons or dinosaur. You got pride dinosaur, right?
They're gay scientist dinosaurs, and
Gay
I have a
scientist
pterodactyl. Can
dinosaurs.
you see it? I think I'm in screen. I can only see like the muted version of me
Yeah,
behind the
it's hard to
screen.
see for me. I'm looking at you. You're this big. Yeah. I want a studio Gimli half sleeve. Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
that'd be awesome. I have
Yeah,
a whole Studio Ghibli box set of a bunch of their films.
that would be
Love them.
amazing.
That was also a PD and I thing. PD, the person I just went on my vacation with, was the person that introduced me. I had seen art from it. I had seen like Studio Ghibli concepts, but she was the first one to actually introduce me to the movies, which gained my love for them. Yes,
Putting
they're
my
wonderful.
putting my furls hook over there because it's a 4.5 and I don't want it to roll on the floor. That's how I broke my rainbow glitter one that
Red rum
Nessa
on my
Nessa
forehead.
replaced for me because I was so upset.
Sorry, did you see Diane
What?
Major's comment? Red rum on my forehead. Would you do it backwards like it was in the mirror? Red rum.
Oh, you have to. Yeah, you would. Oh, yeah, Diane, you crack me up, girl. I love your humor. I
Oh,
love you being
Zoila,
here.
that's a fun question. Would anyone tattoo things on their face or neck? I'm not allowed. I'm not allowed to eat it with the skin. No, I'm not allowed to get a face tattoo while Mama G's around, and I know knew that.
As long as I'm breathing, no face tattoo. She made a deal. During my wake, she's more than welcome to sit in the front row with the tattoo artist while they're doing the eulogy. Okay, I'm cool with that. But while I'm breathing,
Mama G was an amazing human.
everybody's getting face tattoos. Yeah. Oh gosh, no. I don't know. I mean, I'm not opposed to tattoos. And I have a friend that we call him Blue Joe because he is tattooed on everything. Okay. And I'm going to leave it there. And we call him Blue Joe. And, because there's so much ink, and he's old school. So it's old school, ink, but I don't know. I mean, to be completely honest, she has come up with a couple of concepts of ideas that I'd be like, oh, you know what? Yeah, I could be okay with that. Like I saw
As
one
much as I
lady.
joke, I'm not gonna. I mean, if I'm like 80 and still kicking,
Yeah,
I might do a pizza teardrop because I have slayed whole pizzas
bless
in my
you.
day. Thank you. Uh, but I was thinking
Oh
like
yeah, Blue
almost
Laura.
just
There
like
you go.
decorative, like right here a little bit.
Yeah,
Nothing. I wasn't thinking of like doing like a feather on my cheek. Just
yeah.
like a little bit like something coming up from over here and just like peeking up a little. So like, ooh,
I
ooh.
have seen, and I do like this, where people will shave their head and then tattoo on the head where the hair is, where that's something that, I mean, when you're older to the point where you pretty much know your career, your where you're headed in life, the rest of your life,
Coffee.
um, then you make those kind of choices. Because I used to tell her, don't put them on your hands and arms, and here I've got them all over my arms. Because at this point in my life, it's not going to affect anything. I don't plan on running for politics or whatever. I don't even now. It's anyway. Tattoos are is not taboo like they were back in my day a little bit. It was more like biker gang stuff.
No,
Um
it's definitely the culture of it is
Culture
shifted
is better and piercings is as well
substantially.
too. Yeah. Oh yeah. but and let's hope it keeps staying that way. I saw a guy who shaved his head and had the back of a skull. Yeah, Diane. That's why I watch Ink Masters, and they do a lot of head stuff. And yeah, if you're gonna shave your head and tattoo your head, I think. I mean, I would do that. I wouldn't do it because it would hurt too damn much, but I would if it didn't hurt so much. I would. That's something I would do. I'm not going to tattoo my face. I might. I thought of tattooing my eyebrows, but then I thought, there's another thing that they do that I'm going to try because I have very light fur here because I'm not a hairy person and I'm light fur. So I would probably get that laser thing done first besides it before a tattoo. Because my luck, they'll do it too dark,
Yeah, that's the scary thing about doing if you get some
Permanent.
sort of like eyebrow or makeup tattoo things people do, you got to be like real careful you're going
Well,
to a
yeah.
good
Well,
spot.
Dee and I were talking about that too, about it. And I was like, I think somebody she knows had it done and it just looks so silly. But that's it. I mean, once it's on there, yeah, I would like to maybe do the henna, because that stays for a while. And, but I walk around, drag queens envy my eyebrows
Yeah.
because there is
You don't even need
eyebrows
to
there.
glue them down before you like put the
Yeah.
makeup on if you're going to do the
Yeah.
full face.
My eyebrows, I can go with the pencil over them and they're fine. But, if I wanted to drag out and make higher ones, you just maybe one little bit of the glue stick and they're down, you know? So yeah, I don't have to shave them. I'm getting awfully sweaty. Maybe it's all these very bright lights glaring on me, but
Yeah, sitting in
yeah,
this spot, even though it's like super not conducive to like I'm in the doorway right now. Not that Craig needs to come into the bedroom, but I'm like in a
yeah.
doorway. But I only have one light. Whereas when I'm in the craft room, not on my phone doing it, I'm using three lights. So the downfall, I mean, I can't see the comments if I want to watch what Mama G is showing, but the
Oh
upside is I
yeah,
think our volumes sound better, hopefully. And
I hope so.
I don't have to worry about my mobile hotspot being strong enough, which means my phone has to be in there. It's just outside the room, but seems to be holding up okay. So yeah, let me know if our voices weren't good, but I feel like no one said anything about me being too low, which is usually an issue when I'm on my laptop.
Yeah,
So I
because we're
think we're
both on
doing
our
good.
phones this time. Usually I'm on the phone, she's on her laptop with her phone as a hotspot. So, and I noticed on those videos, her volume is a lot softer than mine. Yeah, so Arrow Lover saying the sound is
Okay.
fine. Hello, D Yummy Elmo. It's good to see you. No, never be sorry. Yeah, I'm glad you're here. Good to see ya. Yeah, I'm just sitting here thinking how much I'm sweating. Well, I have a tank top underneath the shirt because I don't wear brasiers. Now you're going to get ads for bras. But anyway, it's
I
better
remember
than
when that
some of the
happened
ads.
last time.
Yeah, I know, but I wear a t-shirt underneath because I just like to be comfortable. It's all about comfort, man. Always has been. Always has been. Both been cheaper than ever
Awesome.
today. Yeah, I'm super excited about the.
Did you say cheaper? Did you say
I was
cheaper?
reading Helix's,
But
but
it's
I'm super
clearer than ever. And you said you both have been cheaper
cheaper,
than ever
cheaper. Oh,
today.
clearer than ever today. Okay, I don't even know. Yeah, but I'm just super distracted about the metal pride hooks. I did not know. I did.
Yeah.
I literally in the emails, man. I just swipe. Is there a discount code or anybody know about like is it on sale or
Awesome.
of the metal pride hook? Because I have to. I have to do it. I wish they'd bring back the glitter one. I mean, I did. Nessa did replace the one, but I was like, oh, you know, that upset me. I had it like the first time I used it was during Banjo Ma,
Oh, was that the one you dropped?
and the tip broke off, man, and I was really upset.
Yeah,
I
I
think
remember that.
Mishi and yeah, I know. Yeah, Mishi
Thanks,
and Ola
Jessica.
Joe both have affiliate links. Yes, Strawberry Moon
Strawberry
is
Moon
tonight.
tonight.
Okay,
Strawberry
I knew it
Moon
was coming.
tonight.
My
It's
cats won't
coming.
come in. I will guarantee you. I'll make a bet that my cats won't come in tonight. Full
I'd be
moons and all
surprised.
that, they don't. No code, just released. Okay, thank you, Talia. My Canadian cousin. I'm gonna move up there someday.
Nice Diane Sass. It's good. I'm also glad for you. You taught your son how to cook for you to have a good meal. It's really
Yeah.
wonderful when some getting a good meal cooked for you, you know.
You have 3 different colors. Gosh, words much? Nisi, Goblin Nisi has 3 different colors. I have the red metal hooks. I got a couple sizes of the red metal hooks. And I'm feeling like I have another Furls metal hook. But then I bought those 2 kits from Temu. They were like $50. I got one sitting right there. That's why I'm looking over there. And they're all the metal hooks. And they were, to me, just as good as the Furls ones. And one of those is going to be in our 4K 4-year podiversary. So, yeah, we're going to do I keep forgetting to check and I thought about it before, the date, man. The Wednesday, August, around 27, 28. That Wednesday is going to be our podiversary for 4 years. 4. And we're only a little over 100 subscribers away from hitting our 4,000 subscribers. So we would love to hit 4,000 by our 4-year. I know you guys are sick of hearing it, but we do have a thing called Refer a Friend. And if you refer somebody to us, have them drop your channel link. And
Nope,
you
they don't
may
have to
have
drop the channel link. Let me just
the
hop in real
channel
quick.
name. Go ahead. Do that while I read what Kirsten just said.
All you need to do is if you refer someone to this channel, they have to comment on literally any video or community post. Just make a comment on something that one of us will see, which is anything. And thank you, Soila. And write, I'm new, so and so, but use the channel name sent me, something along those lines. So they know it's a new person that just got referred, and this person by the channel name, if they call you something different. I know some of your channel names are your names.
Yeah.
And do that. And then you, the referrer, get an entry into a special, which I think we have maybe like 27 entries, and a couple of them are the same people at this point.
Yeah.
An entry into a special 4K 4-year giveaway that's only going to be for the refer people. And we're going to make a custom thing. It's going to be nice. So if we can make it to our 4K by 4 years with some referrals, we're going to
Yeah.
have a
I
nice
think we will. We only
prize.
need like 120.
Yeah, well, we should get there. We still have some time.
Yeah. It'd
I
be
just want to
fun.
give
It's
people
fun.
a chance to get their names in to
Sam Hook
win
and
something
Needles.
fun.
Oh, yes, Diane. Yes, Sam Hook and Needles. I did say that to Rusty. I'm just reminding you. Sam's Hooks and Needles. What you wrote that down, that it was Diane Major referral.
I should have that, but I'll jot it on this. Just I don't
Just
have my
write
referral
down to make
paper
sure.
in
'Cause I
front of
know
me.
I mentioned that to you the last time, so you might just making sure it gets into the referrals. Yeah, we got you, Diane. Because I know
I think I
they were
did,
in
but
the chat.
I'm writing it down just to double check.
Yeah, just double check. Yeah. Oh, your package is scheduled to arrive on Friday the 13th. Yep. Craig's doing tattoos on Friday the 13th.
Mm-hmm.
Viral bra. I know. Every time I say about my bra, y'all get bra commercials.
Oh, it's so funny. Every year
Oh, thank you,
when the
Nisi.
summer comes, I get confused on why I'm getting so much lingerie ads, and then I remember that bathing suits exist, and I'm
Yeah,
like, oh yeah, people buy bathing suits. I don't buy
I know.
bathing suits. The last bathing suit I purchased was when Mama G lived in North Carolina. Like that's a long time ago. I wear easy dry shorts and a tank top. That's usually like that fabric that dries quick. That's
Yeah,
always been my
dries
bathing suit.
quickly. Yeah.
Yeah, I always think that there's lingerie commercials coming up, and it never is.
Poor Diane. Diane says she's getting a complex with all the bra ads she sees because I'm always saying I'm not wearing a bra or I am wearing a bra. I did wear a bra last Wednesday. I was, that was a special occasion around these parts. Hey, you want to hear some of the colors
Good
of
luck with the
dye?
wind, Nisi.
Oh,
Lots of love.
absolutely, Nisi. We love you. And hi, Mara. Mindfully Mara's here. I just want to rattle some of these names off. So I have a lot of acid dye from both Jacquard and Dharma. But I did order some more undyed yarn that I will be dyeing. And I ordered some new colors because I was getting kind of bored with the same colors, even though there's like 50 of them. So I got Tangelo. I'm not quite sure, but I'm sure that's
Hi,
an orange.
Panda.
Pistachio color. Hello, Marianne. How are you? It's good to see you. I got pistachio. I've got you antique mauve. I thought that would be interesting. Of course, chartreuse, which I use a lot. That was a replace. Sage leaf. That one was cool looking. Forest green. Wait, there's more. But wait, there's more. Take care, Panda. It's good to see you. Love you. Love you bunches. Baby blue eyes. Saffron spice. Electric violet, which I was replacing. Golden poppy, duckling, avocado. So it sounds like a lot of jewel tones I'm grabbing here, which is perfect for fall. Another Tangelo. I guess I ordered 2 or whatever. Peach blush. That would be pretty. Ox blood red.
We have a question.
Extreme blue Cabernet I already have replacing. Persistemium manam. You know that word. What was the question?
Which is your favorite dye brand? Karen was asking.
Oh, yeah.
Or does it depend on which colors are available, which with dyes?
Yeah, I'm going to say I was always a jacquard person. If I had to only ever, if money was not an issue, I would say jacquard. Dharma is less expensive than jacquard. So for that reason, I would say jacquard. I'm sorry, Dharma. Because these are all Dharma that I'm showing you, and these are really cool names. Sea Spray, Spearmint Breeze. I think I have that one already. Berry Crush. Sounds red. Valentine Blush. Cherry Bomb, and Tornado Gray. So
I think I'm going to like Tornado Gray.
yeah.
I just watched
So
Twister,
I got some new ones.
The new Twister movie.
The new Twister movie?
Yeah, they made a movie called Twisters that I kept calling Tornadoes yesterday. But yeah.
So Brad annoyed them. They're not pleased. So Brad's back. He got kicked out of wherever he was because he was annoying them. Copper, there wasn't any copper, Kendra. I looked. I'm thinking a copper because it's like a penny. So I'm thinking I grabbed some oranges. So I'm thinking if I can put one of the oranges, I did grab some oranges with some of the browns that I have. I believe I can create a copper because that was in my thoughts. Kendra, you're always in my thoughts. But yeah, but they didn't have anything that was copper, But I think I can create that. I 77 thumbs. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna make 100 thumbs today, but that's okay.
Kendra,
we like to do that.
Or Karen, are you saying you might have some of the copper? Is that what you're saying? I might have some of both gotten when inspired.
I might have some of both gotten when inspired and available. I'm not sure what she's referring to.
What's this?
The beachy colors. Yeah, beachy colors.
Peachy colors.
And these are blues and greens. This is like water. These are what I've got here is more. Then they got lighter blues and greens. And then I moved Mr. Frog. And then there's also this one here, which is a variety of other colors. I think there's even a little bit of purple in that. But I do have, hold the troops for a sec. Entertain the troops.
Gonna switch the trick up right now. Oh man, that's so hard to do. This one I can do with the sound still. Hello, welcome to Rusty's channel while Mama G is trying to get something.
All
Stretch
right.
it
Now,
out, stretch it out.
now, mind you, I have 1, 2, 3, 5 white big garbage bags full of yarn that's already done, bag tagged, and ready to go. But this is all that I could grab right now. But this is kind of, in my opinion, is like mermaid beach because there's yellow and there's black spots, blues and purples. Why are you giggling?
Because Brad is existing
Oh,
in our
Brad.
channel.
But now
That's
I have
why.
to figure out, I think this is 2 hanks, but I have to keep them together because I don't have paperwork on all of them. But this one here, I don't know if this is, all right, so beachy, you'd want more browns in there. Okay, that's what I'm missing here. I'm doing more, I'm showing you more watercolors. This one here reminds me of a parakeet because it's got the yellow and the black spots. This was inspired by a bird. Bird's the word. But okay, so you want blues, browns. Okay. That can, and I appreciate you guys giving me ideas. And here's just like blues and purples and greens, but in a, on a, glitter base. But yeah, feel free. Mama G Gear at yahoo.com is my personal email that I get inundated. So don't be upset if I don't get right back to you. But yeah, you're looking more maybe for more browns. Like this one's not really beachy, but we've got browns and oranges and greens. But if I were to do, and grays, if I were to do something like that with a, instead of a gray, more of a tan, and then shades of brown, and then instead of the other colors, put blues, I think that would work. That'd be
So,
pretty.
Chris, to answer your question, yes, we actually had planned on doing working on cotton dyeing yarn this weekend, but I just can't promise that because apparently now my life is getting these cats. So we had planned on doing that. Let's just say tomorrow goes great, and I have the mama cat and the 3 kittens in a safe place away from that parking lot. Then yes, we will potentially be getting at least setting up to start dyeing cotton yarn here. However, if the capturing of the cats interferes with the weekend, that's going to be more important than dyeing any yarn because it's
Yeah,
animals.
no,
But yeah, so
definitely the
if we
cats are first.
don't get it done this weekend, I over the next week and the following weekend, I will make sure I get cotton stuff here and start figuring it out that whole situation.
Yeah, no, I've got the stuff's all here. I just haven't done it because I know like Pandas has to, thank you, Zoila. Zoila, the woman, she's the mod extraordinaire. That was
Thank
horrible.
you, Lisa. I truly appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah, it will. I'm gonna try to get down there and maybe help a little bit.
Get these
Oops, couple
cats.
extra hands. I'm the cat whisperer, so maybe the kittens will come out, and I'll just lay on the ground covered in cat food. Then when they get near me, I'll just grab them and hug them and love them and put them in a basket.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna end up with that blind one. I know it. I just
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. If you
yeah,
don't, it will just be the most well taken care of barn cat. And when I say barn cat, like I have
yeah. It's
it's a
not a
whole
barn
house. It's
cat.
just not
Yeah,
inside of the home right here that I live in. It's like the outside house, I guess, is the
yeah,
best way to put it.
yeah. Because a barn cat is usually a feral cat because that's what they do with when they have older feral cats that they can't tame, or that they mistrust humans for the reasons that they should, so strongly that they're not really tameable. So they put them and they call them barn cats. So they feed them and take care of them, but they live outside in a
Yeah.
barn, where yours would be house cats that didn't come inside your actual house.
Yeah,
They
they're just in
lived in their
the
own
house
house.
behind the
They'd have their
house,
own house.
basically. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. They're gonna have their own house.
they'd have their own house, but they would be house cats. They'd be loved on and climbing things. They just have their own apartment on your property, basically. That's literally.
Brad. Just read Brad's comment. Everyone read Brad.
Rusty will
Just
become a
always read
cat
Captain
lady, and I'll
Brambles.
narrate the Dave Adams style documentary, The Feral Cat That Have Accepted Rusty into their own. Oh, Brad, oh,
Feral
your
cats have
humor.
accepted Rusty as
You have
their
the
own.
best humor. Oh, did you want me to read it out loud for you? I forgot. I could do this. Is that easier for you
Oh
to
no,
read?
I mean, you could
Oh,
do that too. I'm just making sure everyone read it.
yeah, no, that's priceless. Brad is so
This
funny.
is gonna happen. I already cleaned out an entire room in the
Yeah.
deer pea barn.
Oh, and it's a deer pea barn, but it's got a flooring and walls and can be insulated and it's got electricity and literally it would be an ideal. All the extra wood that we have from the pieces of wood for the chicken
We can
coop.
make things for them to jump
We can
on.
have climbing things on the walls for them. We can go all out with this crap. Okay, so we can make it an
Yeah, we're
actual
gonna get these
huge
cats.
cat room.
Right,
That.
everyone in the group. We're gonna get these cats. We're gonna get these cats. Gonna
I'll see
get
some of
these
them are, yeah,
cats.
some barn cats are friendly, but they're just outdoor. But a lot of times when you have ferals, they ask people that have barns, like, would you take these cats because they're feral? They just don't trust people, and they probably have darn good reason why, you know, 20
And
barn
if they're out
cats.
there, I
Wow.
mean, we can
On a
slowly
dairy
introduce
farm.
them to my indoor pets and see how it goes.
Oh, I
So they
was,
might
I
be
was
able
trying to,
to commingle.
I was trying to grab Brad's comment, but it went by so fast. Make a catwalk. That's exactly it, Stella. Stella's mom. Yes, because we have all this extra wood that the man is. I keep wanting to call him his name because he's building the chicken coop. But there's nice boards that we can use and put them and attach them to the wall and we can get cheap carpet, indoor outdoor carpet, and carpet them and have climbing things and all. I mean, they're not going to want to come in your house. So it'll be a
This
better
is
place,
wild.
and we can
So
run. We have,
Brad
like,
wrote in the David voice I can't do. Brad said,
there
they
you
have
go.
proven to be a better moral hunters than Craig, whom continues to disappoint his mate.
Exactly. And actually Lisa makes a very
It's a
good point.
joke.
Assume they are already gotten, and that's it. Yes, you think that's how you think positive and send positive energy, is that you
We got
think of it
them
in a
as
positive
cats.
way and help that manifest. And I'm not going on that whole the secret thing, but that concept, I do believe the idea of that is actually true. If you believe in it, you convince yourself and you can help make that happen. So
Thoughts
yes.
become things, so think good ones.
Yes,
Thoughts become
exactly. They
things,
do.
so think
And
good ones.
if you think negative, which is what I've been battling, that internal conflict, I've got the rational mind and the irrational mind having a field day in the brain. So, it's kind of tough sometimes. Yeah. You have a
Yeah,
walkway around your living room and the ceiling level for your cats. Oh my God, Kim G.
that's awesome.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I would see me if the man that sometimes live here didn't live here, this house would be totally different because he puts his thumb down on a lot of things. And, it would be the whole outdoors would be painted different colors, inside would be all kinds of, it wouldn't even be it would just wouldn't be like a living room, dining room, house, absolutely not. It would be just fun rooms, craft rooms, business areas. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. That's cool. But yeah, you could do all that in your barn. Yeah.
Yeah,
We've got the
that's the plan.
technology, the tools, and the know-how.
Science, industry, the
Yeah.
future.
And I'm going to go let go check on my chickens.
Yeah, it is about
And
time. We are at 8:01.
yeah, sunset is at 8:45-ish, thereabouts, allegedly. And has he been not living there? Oh no, he's living here. He just. Oh, okay. The man that lives here sometimes, my husband Mike, works 2.5 hours away. He moves around from project to project. He runs construction projects, things that are being built. And this particular project that he's running for this company, he's the coordinator. And there's a word for it. I forgot what it's technically called. And it is 2.5 hours away. Thank you for reminding us, Brambles. It is 2.5 hours away from our home because he's up by Buffalo. We're near Rochester. So what he does is he leaves early Monday morning, drives, stays in a hotel Monday night, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, leaves work on Friday, drives home, and stays here Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday night. So that's why I call him the man that lives here sometimes. Because now he's been doing this job for over a year now.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's been a while.
It's probably a year and a half. Yeah. And how long have we been married? I forgot. We don't even know. Yeah.
She knows you forgot. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we got married in 2008. Yeah, I think we're 2008.
That sounds like accurate.
Oh, it was nice that you stopped by, Mary. It was good to see you. Yeah, 2008, because that's when you graduated, right?
No, 2004. High school?
So you graduated 2004. I was living in North Carolina, came back, lived here. Yeah, lived there. Yeah, 2008 sounds right. Yeah. Hello, Ruth. It's good to see you. That's Rusty's middle name. Legit. Oh, I could hide this comment. I'm sorry. I leave these things up and forget. Rusty usually takes control over that, but she's on her phone. But yeah,
so I can't do it. If it sounds better on my phone, I can't respond. I'm going to see if I can get my iPad to link to the internet. For whatever reason, my laptop won't. We got the television to link to the internet, but like we can't get the other things to. So if I can figure one of the things to link to the internet so I don't have to use this as a mobile hotspot, it's better for me to use the data and do the Rusty Ruth. That's actually a fun name.
I like that, Rusty Ruth. That's funny. It's a good name, yeah. It is a good name. She's named after her grandmother. And Anthony, his middle name is Vincent, and Ruth and Vincent, their father's grandparents, paternal grandparents, were Ruth and Vincent. And their middle names are Ruth and Vincent in honor of them. Yes. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Lisa. She can't wait to see the kittens tomorrow. There you go. That's positive. Yes. Rusty Ruthless. Felix. That's even better. Yeah. Look what you started, Brad. You started crap again. Which is great because we love that. Anyway, it's a little bit after 8:00. Those of you now, I'm not sure. On Wednesday, let's see what's going on. Who knows what's going on tonight? I know Mishi does her members only. Sometimes Mindfully Mara sometimes goes on, and I believe a little later is Dawn Yarndal. If anybody knows anything else that's going on tonight, drop that so we can know where to go. Because I'll tell you where to go. Yarn on your crazy cats and kittens. Yeah, that's right.
Are you the one telling me to be where? Because I'll tell you where to be.
Yarn on. Yes, because it's Yarnolicious. Yeah, that's the only thing I could think of is Mishi. And then don't forget Mishi and Ola Jo, which I joke around and call her, but Ola Jo, they both have Furls affiliate links. And I think actually Dee has a Furls too. If Dee is still here, Dee, do you have a Furls affiliate link?
She said it earlier in the chat, and yes.
She does. Correct. Okay, so there you go. So you can go to Dee's as well. So, you choose. It's your money. And yeah. And no YMCAs, exactly. Yeah. But I'm going to go check out the new Furls hook. Probably is all sold out by now. My luck. Has been on for a year. Oh, hasn't been on for a year. Well, she does live, Zoila. But she hasn't been on this night for over a year? Come on, I thought she did. Oh my God. I have with time. I'm bad. Bye, Kimmy. Thank you so much. A month. Okay, that makes sense. Because I haven't seen her. Yeah, I haven't seen her. You said a year. I was going to say, wait a minute. No, she used to pop on her lives, her and Jerry. And I haven't seen her around, but that's what I'm saying. My algorithms and Annie Lennox is on my channel is all messed up because I'm looking up chicken stuff and all kinds of stuff. So now I'm not even getting you guys channels. So do please drop my name just, obscurely in your description. So just pops up for me. But yeah, go. I'm going to get a furls hook through Dee's affiliate link. I got bit by a tick today. It was so tiny. I couldn't even pick it off. You've been missing your lives. I need to remind. Okay, Amy, you won on the last channel, and I'm only doing it because I don't see you that often, hon. The last live, you won a small bag of Yarnaliciousness from us. So if you would email Mama G giveaway, no S, at yahoo.com, I think it's underneath me. Just let me know your mailing address and maybe an idea of the size and color of yarn that you like. And I'll send you a little happy mail. All right, because you did win that. And then
and
I think
normally,
maybe
normally we do tell people in the YouTube streets to let the other people know, but we thought
yeah,
because Amy is newest to the channel that it was
yeah,
appropriate enough to bring up now because you did win
absolutely.
and you weren't here to see
Yes,
it. We don't want you to miss out.
exactly. So do email Mama G giveaway at yahoo.com. Weight of yarn that you like, the colors of yarn that you like, if you can use wool or not, whatever. Just give me an idea, and then I'll throw together a little Yarnalicious happy mail bag for you. And now furls, yeah. Oh my gosh, I have to go. I really don't have the money to do it, but I might have to do that. And Mara, you're not going on tonight. Oh, you're very welcome, Amy. Nugs for all instead of hugs. I like the nugs better. The nuggies.
Nuggies.
All right, guys. Good night, Diane, Sassafras. And anyway,
Remember,
yeah.
during this month and all month, Pride Matters. You are loved, you are appreciated, and you are best when you are yourself. And most
Yeah.
importantly, remember, tatas for now.
Tatas for now. I can't do that. I don't have the tatas. I do. They're just saggy. But anyway, I didn't need to overshare on that. Bye, Rebecca McCauley. I'm going to go feed my crows. And thank you, Zoila, and all my mods, our mods. We appreciate you
We
so
love
much. And good
you.
night, Sally Kindness. And anybody who's lurking, I'm sorry, I always forget to. I did a pop-up live on my other channel earlier today. Okay. All right. Because I know sometimes you pop up, and I didn't think to check who was going on because I've been kind of out of the loop a little bit. But yes, everybody have that's a good safe week, and we'll see you if you can make it on Saturday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be hanging at Rusty's in the Inn building,
Behind this
and that'll
curtain.
be fun. Yes, on the other side of the curtain. Yes, what's behind the curtain? Us on
It'll be
Saturday.
us.
Yeah, and 83 thumbs. I know we didn't make the 100 thumbs, but we'll get there. We do it sometimes. But we love you guys. Be well. I think I hit this button here. And good night to Pauline and Marie. And love you guys and love you, Talia. And we will see you later. See you next time.